peeps, it's Androcon. Today I'm going to see about making some biofuel. See if I can get that gigantic boiler working. That way I can actually get enough energy to actually do something, which would be wonderful. So I gotta hold all the stuff I should need to do the trick. We're gonna start with a fermenter and a still. Now to make that stuff you're going to need bronze, which takes 3 copper ingots and a tin ingot. And I just slapped them in the project table like that. You're going to have a bunch of that to make, well, these sturdy casings. I'm going to need 3 of these currently. And down here I've got the fermenter, which I just need 1 of, and that takes 4 bronze gears and 4 glasses and a sturdy casings. The bronze gear is just a wooden gear upgraded to stone and then upgraded to bronze directly, I believe. So pretty simple. And I'm just going to swipe one of those and use the last 2 right over here for a still. And that's pretty much just a sturdy casing with some redstone and glass. Simple enough. Pretty cheap, really. Okay. And other than that, I just got all the pipes and fittings and everything to put everything together. And even made a nice little spot for it over here to put everything. That should be pretty good. Let's see, I would like a bit of stone right here to place this on. I'm going to start with the fermenter and slap it down right there. And let's take a look at this on the inside. So here's a water slot. So if I had a bucket of water, I'd stick it right here and it'd fill up a little bit of this. And I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably holds somewhere between 8 and 16 buckets, something like that. And here's 2 slots here. Now these are a little weird. One takes fertilizer, one takes some sort of biomass of whatever sort. And this right here, what is this right here? Oh, okay, this is the tank for the biomass, which is some fuel that you can't use in anything except for a biomass generator of some sort. And it produces a good bit of fuel, or, well, it produces a good bit of power. But I'm going to do some other things with it. If you convert the biofuel into, or actually if you convert the biomass into biofuel, it's a lot more efficient. So I'm going to stick a couple stills right here, and now I'm just going to hook everything up with pipes because it's about to be a mess. If this basically will save me a lot of effort if I go ahead and run the water straight to it. So this pipe here just goes all over the place through the walls, way back up there, and near the top I've got a little pump sort of thing here. And it'll slowly fill this thing up with water, and that's pretty neat right there. It's got a visual gauge on this thing, and so it's got a little bit of water in it, and I guess this thing will go up with more water that's in it. Alright, that's pretty cool. And next I gotta run power, so this here is my power conduit, and I'm just going to run power to all these because they all had to have some power here. So those are hooked up, and now that's hooked up. That'll work. And I don't really have enough power to run everything right now, so I'm going to have to probably make an extra engine to attach to this stuff. But I'll get to that shortly. And next, I probably need to... I'm going to make it a little bit more convenient on myself for when this thing actually does manage to make some nice fuel. I'll be able to suck the stuff out. So I'm going to run a little bit of pipe here and over to those guys. So it'll automatically take the fuel out and put them in those 2 stills, but I believe I'll have to have a redstone signal to do so. So I'm just going to stick that there and slap a lever beside it, and it'll eventually get going when I actually stick enough stuff in here to ferment and get some fuel out of. So let's go ahead and stick some in it, and I might be able to produce a little bit even though I don't have hardly any power. But well, I got to stick some sort of biomass and some sort of compost or fertilizer or whatever. So this is just compost, and it's pretty easy. I just happen to have a whole bunch of wheat from the local farm, and I got a bunch of dirt. So I'm just gonna get like a whole stack of this stuff. And I'm just going to keep this project table here with the stuff in it. That way I can just, grab it whenever I want. And I got barrels right here with the stuff in it, the wheat and the dirt right there. And I also need some sort of biomass. Now this is a plant ball, and it's fairly fuel efficient. Like I can put like one stack of plant balls in here, and it actually will get me fairly far. You could also use cactus, reeds, wheat, but wheat doesn't give you very much at all. Cactus and reeds does not give as much as a plant ball. And if I had IC2 and compressed the plant balls, it'd give me a little extra more than what I already had. So I'm going to slap those two in here, hopefully in the right slots. Can I switch these? I probably could, but whatever. And it says requires energy, so basically I probably got something upstairs swiping all the energy or something. So I'm going to break this block right here for a moment and see if I happen to be able to get a little energy over here. Get my energy something. Energy drink. Alrighty, well, this thing is probably as super slow as molasses, and I could really use some more energy to get it going. Oh, okay, here it goes. It started doing a little something here. Used one of my plant balls. And I figure after a while this other little slot here might do something. Well, anyway, while it does its thing and I nearly die of old age, I have something upstairs I need to do real quick. And I need a little bit of power for that, so I'm going to put that back. Up here, I've got, well, I moved my rolling machine over a little bit, so I'm just gonna, make a little bit of iron plates and make something with some iron plates here. I want to make a ridiculous quantity of biomass or biofuel, and I'd like to store it in something, which takes, a special, well, it doesn't take a special tank, but I'm going to make a special tank with super high capacity. So here I have got iron tank walls, and it just takes 4 iron plates here, and I got a bunch of iron plates I made up, and so I'm just gonna take all these and scoot over here, and I've got iron tank gauges, and I've got takes iron plates and 5 glass panes, so still gives me 4, which is pretty nice. And over here I've got iron tank valves, and I only need 3 of these, but it's giving me 4 anyway, so whatever. And hopefully I got enough blocks for all this, but it takes iron bars and a lever and 4 more iron plates, so it's a little bit pricey on the iron, but I got plenty to go around for now. So I'm gonna scoot my way down here, and I made this I carved out this little hole here for something. Well, that's where my tank's going. It's going to be an enormous tank of doom, really, and I could make it bigger after I'm done. So this is basically it's called an iron tank, and I don't remember if it's a mod by itself or not, but whatever. I mean, I think it's pretty awesome. I can sit here and, build this tank up however way I want, and it should work pretty nice. So I'm going to stick a little, this right here is the valve, which is where I would suck the water out or put the water in from. I'm going to build, I'm going to stick in 3 of these. And this one is down a little bit for a reason, because that's the one I'm going to be sucking out of. And let's see, hopefully I build enough everything. Why are you in here? Get out of my walls, jeez. Okay, so go ahead and put the rest of this together. Okay, and I got 4 more of those, 1 of those. I guess I can just slap that one down there. I don't have to suck the water out of that specific spot if I don't want to. Also looks like I put this in the wrong spot. Alrighty, it goes here. Okay, now other than that, I got some glass panes on me. I can put those where I want them. See, I would like to put one right here. Probably one here. I'll go ahead and just fill these 2 in with regular walls, and then put that there. And hopefully I built this thing the right shape and it may actually hold some liquid. Oh, okay, right. I right-clicked on it and it'll actually bring up the GUI for it, and it holds 576 buckets. It's enormous! It's huge! And it's awesome. I don't really have anything to put in it just yet, but you know, maybe I can try with oil just to show you how it works. Like if I right-click on this, it'll throw some oil in there. You can't see it because there's not enough in there, but it says there's some oil. Also, I could grab the oil back out, so you know it'll store it just fine. I'm gonna slap this stuff back in. Alrighty. The still is still always near. Well, it actually says it might have some power. That's pretty cool. I don't know how long it's going to take to get anything out of this. It might take forever since I haven't got any power. There's a little power going through it, so it's not going to be a quick process. At least not until I get some more power in here. But I'm going to go ahead and hook up my two stills, so they'll go ahead and stick some water, or well, their fuel over here into the big ass tank I got over there. So I just need a couple pipes here. I guess I'll stick those in there like that, and then I could use some. Okay, here's all my waterproof pipes. Alright, these are wooden waterproof pipes, and so I'm just going to put these up in here like so, and it all connected by the looks of it. And I'll probably, I'm going to have to use a couple Redstone Engines on these as well, just to get all the stuff out. So I'll just slap these down here, and if I power just one block, like this block right here, that I'm about to replace with a prettier block, because I'm just ADD like that sometimes, and stick a lever on it, and it'll power them both. Now, these are Redstone Engines, pretty simple, you know, basic buildcraft stuff. They never explode, they run forever, they don't produce hardly any power, but they do suck liquids and solids out of items and stuff, but they have to have a wooden pipe connected to whatever you're sucking the stuff out of. So that's that, and I guess the next thing I gotta do is go make an engine to give myself some more power so I actually get something done, because this is going to take forever like this. I'm not even sure I got anything out here. Oh, okay, here's a little bit of biomass, probably like 0.3 of a bucket or something, and still will eventually use a little bit of power and produce some biofuel, but I'm gonna have to speed this process up. So my current problem is I got this one little steam boiler, and it works really well. Like, it's super fuel efficient and it takes forever to use any fuel at all, but it barely produces hardly any steam. So this industrial steam engine isn't able to make very many megajoules or whatever this is. Like, its max capacity is 8 MJs a second, or a tick anyway, and it can only produce at most 2 right at the moment. So in order to get my jumbo steam boiler over here working, I need, you know, more fuel or something. But this fermenter is super slow, but it's a lot faster if you give it extra energy, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and give a shot at a new kind of engine, because I want to show them all off. So I'm going to go ahead and show the different gears. Like first, here's a wooden gear, it just takes 4 sticks, quite simple. Next you got stone gears, and actually I think I need one of these. And the stone gear is just a wooden gear in the center, and some stone around it, so grab a couple of those. Next you got your bronze gear, and it's just your 4 bronze ingots around the stone gear, and I'm going to need 2 of those pretty much. And I'm going to slap these 2 over here and make a biogas engine, and that uses the biomass that my fermenter is using, or well, that it produces anyway. So I'm just going to grab this little thingy here and take it downstairs and hook it up to my system here. Currently I've got a little bit of power coming in from this right here. This is the Stirling Engine. It's horribly inefficient, really, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna slap this thingy right here, and looks like this thing probably uses water. I'm guessing. Yeah, looks like it. Well, that's easy enough for me to fix. I got water pipes right here, so not a problem whatsoever. I'm just gonna figure out where my water pipes are and scoot this right here, and it'll fill up this thing with a bit of water. Now, I don't have much biomass to put in here just yet, but maybe soon. What's this? I'm not, let's see, not warmed up. Maybe it doesn't take water. Maybe it takes lava to warm the thing up. Interesting. I think that'd be the case. I have not played with one of these, nor have I ever made one. I got some lava right outside, fortunately, and I got quite a few buckets. So let's just get a little bit of lava and slap it right in that thing, and maybe it'll warm up and do its thing. Honestly, I've been wondering what to do with this huge crap ton of lava I got over here. It's like, what am I going to do with all this? Might as well use it for some fuel. 3 buckets will probably do the trick. I believe once that engine's warmed up, it will not consume hardly any lava. At least I hope this is how it works. Just move over here a bit. And let's try sticking lava in. Yep, lava works just fine. Okay, I'll go ahead and stick in all my little lava buckets and attach a lever and see how it works. Hold shift, right click, sticks a lever right on it, turns it on, and okay, here this thing's warming up. Apparently that is warmed up then, and it produces 5 megajoules a tick. That's pretty good. I guess that's how much biomass has got in it out of 1 bucket. So this is like a sub 1 bucket gauge, and maybe this will work a lot better. I hope. I don't really know what the max amount of a fermenter will possibly give me. Like how much is its max quantity for sucking up power, but I'll probably experiment with that, play around a bit here and there, and just try it out and see what happens. But anyway, right here I got a little bit of biomass stored in the fermenter, and it's sucking it right up into the pipes, and it's going to stick it right into my stills. Now these stills won't do anything until they've got at least 1 bucket in them of biomass. And then since this thing's filling up with biomass, it'll just pop on, like here's little flames and stuff. And it takes a little while for it to cook. I don't know if it cooks a whole lot faster if it's got more energy, but when I barely was producing any energy at all, this thing took forever. But it honestly looks like it's going faster now that I actually have enough energy to run it. And it's already pumped a little bit of fuel over here. Not much. Like 1,000 units is 1 bucket, so I've only got 2/3 of a bucket of biofuel in here. Well, the reason why that is because every bucket of biomass produces 0.3 buckets of biofuel. So, well, the biofuel is vastly, superiorly, tremendously more powerful per bucket, but, it just takes a bit of energy to produce it and stuff like that. Also, I can't use the biomass for anything except just this one engine. I think it's the only thing ever that possibly uses any biomass. So, eventually, I'm going to have enough biofuel that I can start up my steam boiler, which would be nice. So I'm going to go ahead and hook that up since I've already got everything ready to go for it. I just won't turn it on, basically. I'm just going to run way over here, and this is pretty much my little back door with all my engineering pipes all over the place. It's a nice mess, I guess. And I'm going to put down one wooden waterproof pipe right here. And go ahead and stick the rest of my waterproof pipes down this back corridor ways. Let's see, I'm going down here with it. And I'm probably going to have to make some more. Yep, definitely going to have to make a little bit more of these pipes. because I don't quite have enough. You really go through these pipes, so it's always nice to have a good stash of pipes sitting around. Fortunately, it's quite simple to make. I think I only need another 8 approximately. So it's just a piece of glass, a couple stone. It gives you 8 transport pipes. Those can transport regular items, but I want waterproof ones, so I'm just going to take... this is just cooked cactus. It is cactus green, which is basically a dye. And if you stick that in your crafting table, you get your waterproofing. And then you just stick that in your, crafting table, and you get waterproof pipes. Quite simple and easy. Fortunately, I got a little bit of a cactus farm going. So right here is the back and very bottom of my steam boiler, and I believe I have to run this pipe into the bottom. I also ran the water back into the bottom. Since it's 3 wide, this will work just fine. And of course, once again, I am 2 pipes short, I think. Jeez. You always need more than what you expect. It's just the way it goes. Alright, this should do the trick. 2 or 3 pipes short, so this will probably work. Yep, just 2 pipes. Alright. Now that's all hooked up, but I am not going to turn that thing on until I have a bunch of it, because this particular steam engine here, the boiler actually, it's going to take a lot to get this thing going, but once it gets going, it's going to be super efficient, and likely my biofuel will last more or less forever, and it'll be far, far better than if I ran in some other sort of engine. Okay, I forgot to put the Redstone Engine down here, and I'll just go and fix the rest of this mess.